Hey guys, are you there? Bree, the video should be up.
Oh, it works. Oh.
Hey Tiffany, are you there?
Yes, I am. It's
There
working.
you are. Have you ever done
I'm
this?
just saying bye to people, so I'm just going to turn off my video for a second.
Okay.
It's not working.
I don't know.
She has it on live already. I don't know if you can hear me. That's the thing. I feel awkward. How do you?
I can try. Rush can try.
Should I just like restart my laptop? Because I feel so uncomfortable right now.
Your camera's not even live.
What about your microphone?
Your camera's.
Tiffany, you were there. Sonia, are you here? Hey guys, are you there? Hey guys, are you there?
So you're recording right now. Is there a way to like unrecord it and then start recording when we're ready?
We have to start a whole new.
new.
That's why I wasn't
That's why I
going to
wasn't
send
going to
it.
send it.
Okay. No.
Tiffany, are you still there?
Yeah, I am. I'm just saying bye to company right now. That's why my video off.
It says that the other people are in, but I don't see or hear them. So that's why I was wondering if you were still there.
Yeah, you started the recording, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I saw their messages.
Are their videos just not on? You can say bye to your company because I'm with you. We have 25 minutes of just wasted videotaping. But
Well, it's weird because I've done HOA before, and you just like click live, and then when we're ready to record, we click live.
I've never done it, so.
No, but I've never like actually set it up. I just know that the girl, she's like, okay, you're ready to start, and then she clicks live. So.
Yeah, I didn't want to click live, but somebody said I don't see your video, so I hit video and then it went live.
It's okay. Huh. Yeah, because I have no controls on my side.
Do you have at least your dashboard to put a video? Because I can see you.
Yeah, I know I can see and hear you fine.
So I just got your text. But it was in stereo because it was on my phone and my computer.
Who's 951?
Let me look at my chat. Judy says she can only see herself.
Let's see. Hi.
Hello.
Can you guys
Sonia,
see me?
I can hear you.
Awesome.
I'm going to resend Sonia a invite because it says it won't let her on.
Okay. Let's see.
See if she can get on. Who else are we missing?
Looks like Judy. Missing Judy. Tiffany, it looks like her microphone is.
She turned it off. She's got company she's
Yeah,
saying goodbye to.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys don't hear
I wasn't sure if you knew that or if that was on purpose.
Yeah,
Perfect.
she's just trying to say goodbye while everyone's trying to get on.
That's totally fine.
I'm trying to upload my document to Google Drive, so it'll be easier to cut and paste when we're
Awesome.
doing our assignment.
Sounds good.
Have you ever done Hangouts on air?
Not on air, no. I've done Hangout, but it looks different. I don't know if that's right.
I haven't done either, so it's all new to me.
That's okay.
I
I've
might
done
have
it
just-
where like the different screens are up so you can see everybody at once. Mine's not doing that. I have to like click on the name to see the video, so I don't know if that's right.
I can see everybody.
Mm,
It
okay.
changes when we talk.
Mm.
Just weird. Okay. Judy gets. How did you get on, Bree? Because Judy can't figure out how to get on.
Is that the picture she just sent?
Yeah, and I haven't a
So-
clue how to help her get on.
Yeah, that picture, mine just had a little green like join right underneath that. So she might need to, is there a way she can go back to like her conversations and then click video?
Because if not, I can resend it. I don't mind resending an
Mhm.
invite.
I'm trying to see. I'm not sure. Wonder if we should call her.
Yeah, do you want to call her? I'm going to re-add her,
Okay.
and I resent one to Sonia also.
Okay. Oh wait.
Judy just joined.
Judy, perfect.
Hi.
Hey, Judy. Now we just need Sonia.
It's working on my phone, not my computer. Cool. Hi, everyone.
Oh, that's weird.
I got it to work on my phone, and then it was in stereo because it came back on my computer.
Weird. Sorry, I look so disgusting. I'm like sick.
That's
Hold on. How
okay.
did you get it on your computer? Hold on.
I honestly have no
join this
idea.
video call. Holy crud. All right, this is fun, huh?
Yep.
Turn it up.
They just want to make my brain stretch.
I can barely hear, so I'm trying to get it on my computer, but that's okay.
Sometimes you can hear better if you have your headphone on.
Yeah, I think I'll put my headphones on. Is everybody having a great school semester?
That's what I would call it.
I'm like stressed out of my mind. Too much homework. Let me put this in so I can hear.
I know, way too much homework.
And that's
There.
why we're taking the stress reduction class, right?
Right, now I can hear everybody. Cool.
Nice.
Awesome. Where are you guys from?
I am from South Jordan, Utah.
South Jordan. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm from St. George, but my husband and I live in Rexburg right now. So
Nice and cold.
yeah.
Okay, so whoever's down at the bottom, it has a muted
Tiffany does.
microphone.
She's saying goodbye to her company until we get everybody on.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm in California,
What part?
and Temecula down south, kind of by San Diego. And
Awesome.
I wonder why this doesn't work. So basically, we're just supposed to show everybody what we wrote on our thing and then talk about it. And then, is this conversation being recorded? Or do we have to type in the bottom?
I think it's being recorded. And we have like
Okay.
35 minutes of me just sitting here smiling. So
Okay, so we better talk.
That's
I
funny.
always use Firefox because my Chrome wasn't working for school, which the previous semester's Chrome was the only thing that worked. So it's kind of weird. What do you guys use? Chrome?
I use Chrome, but occasionally if it's not working, I have to do the other also.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm just on Safari right now. So
Okay. Archive or leave? It says on my computer that there's a new conversation. It has your names and it has words, but I can't click on the video.
We can
Weird.
see you.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's cool. So we're just waiting for
Did anybody call Sonia?
Oh, I didn't. Let's see.
yeah. That's pretty cool. I do Google whatever with my kids, but I don't do where you can see everybody. So that's kind of cool. Technology.
Tiffany
Are you
said
guys
she had
taking a
to,
lot of classes?
I'm taking 4.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm taking 3, and I think I'm going to drop English because I can't handle it. English 301.
That one's a tough class.
It was a tough class.
Yeah.
Analyzing. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's tough because it's like all the long papers.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work.
it is. Okay. I wonder why this one. Yeah, every time I click on mine, it says the video call ended because of an error. That's weird.
That is really weird.
Continue access camera. Probably some weird setting. All right. Well,
I can always, if we just call Sonia, we could always just talk to her
yeah.
and then let the teacher know that she did join us.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay, sorry guys.
Oh, wait, there. I
You're
think it's
good.
All right, Tiffany.
hi.
What are you guys' majors?
I'm in
Mine-
social work.
Social work.
hmm
I'm in marriage and family studies.
I'm in marriage and family studies also.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in social work. What semester are you in, Brienne?
This is my, oh man, I don't know what semester this is. I have one left. So I'm in my internship right now.
Where
My
you
first
at?
one.
Wow, good job.
Yeah, so I'm in that one right now, and then in the spring I'll have my last internship, and the next semester is my last classes, and I'm finished. So,
Yay, good
Brienne?
job.
That's awesome.
so I'm at Madison Cares in Rexburg.
Oh, are you with Brianna Belknap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in my last internship right now.
Okay, where are you at?
Gosh.
So I'm actually doing mine in Canada right now. I'm like the
Oh.
first international. Like they're not really allowing that, but they're like, we'll give it a run. So,
Oh, that's cool. That's
but
really
last
That's
week
cool.
I was at
awesome.
Madison County Juvenile Probation. So
Wow,
Sweet.
good job.
That's way
That's
cool.
amazing. You
Yeah.
guys are so smart.
yeah, good semester, that's for sure.
I'm a grandma. My kids went to school, and I'm like, I'm finally going to school.
There you go. That's awesome.
I'm slow.
No, it's awesome.
Okay, somebody who knows more than I do. Sonia says she can see our faces.
I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Yeah.
I can see
Oh, I
4.
can't see Kelly. Kelly just has a name. Wait.
Hmm.
Who's Kelly?
I'm Kelly right here. Can you see me now?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see you. And Brianna. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So, are we just supposed to go over this paper then?
Yep. I'm just trying to see if we can get Sonia.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Does someone want to call her and walk her through? And if not, at least we'll have her on.
I can. Are you guys on your computer? I'm on my phone doing this because my computer isn't working.
I can give her a call and see if I can help her.
Okay.
What number is hers?
I'll tell you just a sec.
I wish my computer would work. It's so
Her,
weird.
is hers 828-5015?
No, that's mine. That's Kelly's.
Okay, 480-213-1241.
I'm looking her up just a sec. She is the 480-213-1241.
Okay, I'll give her a call.
How do you get it onto your computer? Look, it just has that. But it says you're the only one here. Invite people. What am I doing wrong?
Hey, how are you?
Incapable. Full screen, share screen. Share.
Is there a way you can go to your where it says like
Oh,
your
you're
different
totally
conversations?
fine. So what are you on? Are you on the internet on Google Hangout?
Yeah, I'm on Google Chat. Maybe I'm on the wrong thing. It's on Hangout video call. Because it says new conversation, Kelly, Sonia,
Yeah.
Tiffany, Brienne.
So then at the top, I can't really see your screen, but if you go to the right, there's
So
like the
you
green thing.
went
You
on the
should be able
Google
to
Hangout website. And
Okay, then it goes to that, and then it says wait. Okay, let's see. My phone is getting hot and it's about to die because it's
No.
on its last leg.
Does it say join anywhere?
It says, please wait. And it says, Brianna, her husband, and 2 others are not in your
1
circles.
second. Hey, Judy,
Yeah.
mine had that too. I just restarted my laptop and then just went into it again and it worked.
Okay, I'll try that.
So try that.
Sorry.
Piece of crud. Okay.
Amen.
Sorry. Yeah.
I know. Mine is too, but every time I have to do this Google Hangout, I have to restart my laptop and then click in. It's weird.
That's so weird. Okay. Yeah, my computer is like spinning. It's only 2 years old.
Yeah, everyone else is on. We're just waiting for you.
Okay. Well, I can just do it on the phone. It's fine. Or you're waiting for her.
Does anyone want to be the scribe and type?
I can.
Okay.
Let me just boot this up again.
And I added my case study to my Google Drive so that I could copy and paste
Do
anything
you want me
over
to
if we
put
need
you on
to.
like speaker? Because like I know she said that if we have internet problems, we can just like put you on the phone on speaker and like you can put your thoughts in. Okay. Okay, you're on speaker. Can you guys hear her?
Hi, girl.
I can hear you, Sonia.
Hi.
Okay.
And
Okay,
we'll all
I'm
verify
just-
that you joined us.
Yeah, we're all
My
good.
computer. Okay, I'm gonna get this Word doc going, and I'll just be the scribe.
Okay.
That's my contribution.
Sweet.
Hold on. Like literally, my computer is running by hamsters. It's making me so mad.
It's
Okay, are
always
you
when you
gonna
need
type it on the Google Doc then?
Yeah, it's like so slow. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, so I reread the story, and it's really sad, and it's unfortunate.
I know I cried when I read it. I was like, that's so sad.
It's like so sad. It's like out of control. Okay, next year, system report.
You know what's sad is he's a professor at BYU.
Is he
Oh,
really?
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
crazy.
thought I'd heard part of the story before. Who is it? Do you know?
It's in the 160 class. Let me see if I can pull that up really quick while you're trying to get
I've
your
heard-
computer going.
Yeah, I've heard the part at the end, but I hadn't heard the previous part. It's sad.
Yeah, the middle is on the other class.
Hmm. Okay, so we're just supposed to agree and then type it out. Who wants to? I'll type it. Who wants to?
I can read it out. The first thing is we need to briefly summarize
Yeah, okay.
the thing.
Okay, yeah, I got it right here.
I was going to say, I've written one. Do you want me to just copy and paste, or does somebody want to put theirs in?
Either way, because we could put it on the Google Docs and just share it. Like I tried to put mine on there too. Hold on, I gotta let my dogs out. They're gonna freak out.
Yeah, I think for
Anybody-
the first bullet point, I think it'd be best if someone just copy and paste it there. Like I have mine too, but it's all in like point form. So I don't know. And then the other ones will be easy. We can just like type out different things.
So we're just supposed to take all of them and then decide which ones we want the most, right?
Yep.
Okay. Computer's so slow. Okay, what's the saddest thing? The saddest thing is that my dog is in a diaper every day. What's your saddest thing? He pees in my house and he's driving me crazy. He's old. No, what's even sadder is that my computer is spinning over and over again. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Stop. Oh my gosh, forget it. Okay, well, just go ahead.
Hey, Brianna,
Kelly-
what's
Yeah.
that?
Kelly, were you going to insert yours in or no?
Yep, I just can't get Brianna's email. Brianna, what's your email?
It's BRE. I saw the Google Drive.
where
I
are you
have
putting
it.
it?
Yeah, it's just not coming up. So what is it?
So are you talking about what we did this week?
Yeah, just what's your email so that I can send you the Google Doc.
Yeah, it's BRE.HURDZ.11 @gmail. Because I got the one that someone sent this week, but I just did it on my own document because I thought we were using that one for the group.
Yeah, I did my own document too.
We're supposed to do our own throughout the week, and then
Yeah,
we're
so do I.
supposed to write on together.
Yeah, I did mine too. Who is the one that's going to collaborate at all?
I can do that. I'm just trying to see.
Okay, mine's up finally. Okay, so I can start typing notes. Go ahead.
Just trying to get mine open so I can copy and paste.
Okay. Yeah, I think on previous ones we've just like copied and pasted, and then whoever the smartest one in the group was, they just decided what to do. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Boy, that didn't come over very nice.
Okay, so
Is that yours, Kelly?
Yeah, this is mine. I'm just trying.
and each bullet point has to be 100 to 200 words, right?
Just their question bullet points, not our individual bullet points. And something that I noticed is some of them we need to have at least 3
Talking over this phone.
examples, and a couple of them we only need 2.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it still says I'm not allowed to join the call.
I know, that's what mine says too. I tried it on my phone and it works on my phone better. We're doomed, whatever. Okay, so I put in some terms at the bottom. You know how they always want you to use the correct terms?
Yep.
So I summarized it, but after I summarized it, I realized I hadn't used any of their terms. So then at the very bottom, I put in the terms of mindfulness and mind and body connection, however you say it, autonomic nervous system, and mindfulness in the brain. So anyway.
I did that in the other ones. I didn't do it in the summary.
I don't think they have any mindfulness because it's 1960 and they're working too hard.
Yep. Okay. So will you guys read that and make any changes you want to that summary?
This is on Google Docs. Okay, let me go
Yeah.
check yours.
I think it looks good.
I have too many things. have chosen a group, and I can't find my group here now.
Does anybody else, can they see the Google Doc?
I'm trying to go back to it because I had to go back. Okay, let me get back to this. So complicated. Why did they make us do this? Because we can. Because I love this.
So what did you guys find that you liked or didn't like?
Chinese food. I like that they finally came together after their son passed away, but all the stuff before that was pretty sad.
I agree. It was.
The saddest part was, okay, here we go. I'm finally getting it. The saddest part was their son died and the guy didn't even know. Here we go. The only thing I see is my summary.
Do you have the group one? That was it Tiffany that shared it?
Oh,
Tiffany,
yeah, I see it now. Okay, it has her name. Yay. Okay, perfect.
because it has all our names up at the top.
Yeah, okay. You guys are good. Okay, somebody put ABCX model.
So I'm looking at, are we looking at Kelly? Are we editing Kelly? We're all doing our own. We're just looking at that one.
No, I sent out a Google Doc maybe Sunday or Saturday or last week. And there's a,
so go to that one.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go to that one.
Family 360 case study 2.
Okay, so we'll go to that one. Okay.
Yeah, and
I
Phil,
just
jump in.
shared mine because it'd be easier for Judy to type it in, and because that's a lot of typing.
It looks fine. Yeah, I think we should just cut and paste it and then edit it. I think it's fine. Peter and Jeanette, newlyweds, end up delivering their first child at 7 months during the evening. Da, da, da. Whoever wrote this one is much better. Okay. Second of all, that's sad that she didn't know she was having twins because this was in the 60s, right?
Yep.
Mindfulness, we are distressed.
On my phone. Can you guys see me now?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
really loud.
Alrighty, we'll go with the phone. You're right. The computer was being useless.
Okay, I'm going to hang up on here.
Yes, you got it in stereo, Tiffany.
That was loud.
It was loud. So on the second one, if we're going to go with that summary, it says list any principles or concepts from the course that can be applied in offering help or direction for this family. What things did you guys have?
Oftentimes we are stressed. We look at things distorted.
In the summary, can I just add the part about how they end up helping their grandma? I think that was
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I think
we
that
had
was good, but I thought it was really weird that they didn't even know she was there. That was
Yeah,
really
that was
weird.
super
I know
weird.
I added that into what section was it, like relationships, important relationships consideration. I'm like, what is happening there?
Yeah, that was like really weird because they're totally out of it. Oh, by the way, someone's dying, and by the way, it's your grandma, and they live next door to each other, it said. So what do you call that?
I know, especially since they live near each other. I was like, what the heck?
That's really weird. I don't know.
They probably both caught up in their own emergency and hadn't called anybody else yet.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Oh,
probably what
finally
happened. So, Tiffany, you're going to add that?
It was Peter's grandma, right? Just confirm.
Yeah, Peter's grandma.
Yes.
And I think for the second one, everything that I put has already been put on there. So just for
Do you have
the
anything that you
principles and
want to add?
concepts.
Anything that you want to reword? I'm not a great writer, so let me know if you want.
No,
I
I think
think it
for the
looks good.
first two, it looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Did you guys have
They're in
anything
a
else there?
circular pattern. That's good. Somebody found that of blaming and hurting each other based on what they think.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I like that. That's good. My thing is I think it's fine. Let's just turn it in.
You have to just text that.
I think we're good to go on to the risks and dangers if everyone's
Okay.
ready to.
Okay.
I just copied and pasted it all in there, so it was driving me nuts. There we go.
I think the main purpose of this is just that we're supposed to have aha moments talking with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're supposed to be like, oh my goodness, yes. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and to see how they apply, I think that's the big thing, is how did this actually apply? And how can we apply it to our own lives?
And like through the huge stressors, if we can return back up again, you know how they have the little graphs?
Mm-hmm.
You want to be able to have your, I don't know, I have 2 family classes and I keep getting them confused. Anyway.
Say my mic, okay, which class am I in?
Wait, what other family are you in? Are you in 460?
I'm in 300.
Oh,
Family 300 and this one 360. I'm not as far as you guys are.
I'm not either.
so close, guys. 460 is fun.
Is it? Is that really hard?
Actually, no, I really like my teacher. Like we do the same thing every week, and so it's like really.
Who's your teacher?
Sister Lake, Heather Lake.
Like, it's good to know.
But
What's
you do have
460?
to. It's advocacy.
Mm-hmm.
But you do need to do an HOA every week.
I guess we'll get better at this, won't we?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
hallelujah.
Sounds good.
I'm
Okay.
glad you made it. So on the next one, the list relevant risks and dangers in the family, we need to have 3. We need to have at least 3 risks. What risks did you guys find?
Oh my goodness. I can't even figure
I
this
wrote
all out.
marriage issues, but that's included with no communication because, like, especially when the first child passed away, like, just that no communication of, like, he shows up and he's like, why are you filling out these papers? And he didn't know that the baby passed away.
Mm-hmm.
That goes
And
into
then,
sad.
And then she was upset that he wasn't there to comfort her, but he had no idea, so.
Yeah. So sad. Yeah, I put like depression and detachment and stuff like that because of all the things they've been through.
Do you guys want to cut and paste yours in there so that we can have them?
So on mine, just because I'm late to the game, and we can totally delete these or whatever, but I just copied and pasted a few of my notes from the principles and concepts. So there'll probably a lot of duplicates of what you guys already have there, but I thought I'd throw those in so we can.
Okay, so wait, are you guys
finesse it when we?
I'm so slow. Are you guys all cut and pasting it into the Google Doc that we're all supposed to be sharing? Because I'm not.
Well, I'm adding things, like, I'm not cutting my notes. I'm just adding things because mine weren't like actual notes. Mine are just bullet points that I just
and mine's pretty much the same as what you guys are putting. So.
Okay.
Did you just add the red then?
I just see Kelly's. I don't know. On my computer is like burning hot and it's gonna blow up.
You should see the one that says Tiffany Payne, Kelly Olson, Sonia, Bree, and Judy
Okay,
at the
now
top.
I see that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Why am I seeing so many? Okay. Okay, yeah.
So Sonia, is this where you wanted that information was under the principles or concepts that can be applied?
Well, like I said, I was probably like Bree or the other one. I had just made all these bullet notes on mine before the call. So it looks like the person you already have several of those things in there. So
I finally see.
no,
Yeah,
that's definitely not going to be the final, but I thought I just try to be somewhat of a contributing member of this call today.
Yeah, this looks good. I finally see it now. Additional resources, prayer, scripture, counseling, support groups.
Yeah, so I just see like you added the red, right, Sonia?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have like, yeah, most of it is the same. We do have the ABCX model.
Mhm.
I don't.
Right. So I thought after this, or because you guys have been so great for this first bit and you've done a lot, I'm happy to edit this document, and I'm happy to like take any things that are duplicates or finesse it or kind of do any of the verbiage or editing any of the grammar or anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
this looks good. It looks lots better than mine. So I finally got
Okay,
to the
so now
right one.
are we down to
Awareness,
List,
danger,
or listen to the list relevant risks and dangers.
dangers. Yeah, hurt, sadness, frustration.
So on all of these, guys, we had to have 3 separate thoughts on all of them to show that we had cognitive understanding for what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
okay?
So as we're going through these, we just need to make sure that we have 3 thoughts on each, because I was looking at the rubrics, and we get full points if we do 3. We only get part points if we do 2. So
Good catch on that one.
Okay, the stress of Phillips is compounded.
So, this is what, so on the risks and dangers, so I couldn't tell if we're trying to be like clinical and find things from the text, or because see, those things that you have are kind of the things I had as well, like, but they're like personal. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? They lacked communication, and
Yeah,
they
and I
turned to
think
outside sources. So I can't really tell if that's, do you know what I mean? Are we supposed to be pulling from something that's
I think in this one it does need to come from the story, because that's what we're assessing,
okay?
is the story. And so what
Okay.
risks did we see in their lives that were going?
Okay.
So what other risks did you guys see?
I think communication, because Peter thought he was working and his job was being fulfilled because that's what he was supposed to do, but he was out of touch with his wife because her needs, even though she needed him to work, he wasn't there for her. I don't know.
So that's in paragraph 2. Do you see that, Judy?
Just kidding.
Part of 1 as well, because they lack communication.
Peter, yeah, wrapped up in their own grief. Yeah.
So I have,
Yeah. Okay,
I've got
sorry.
communication in the first one, and I have their working long
Okay.
hours.
Yeah.
And then I
Okay.
talked about all the different tension that they had between the parents and the kids.
Yeah, I see that. That's good.
Something that I noticed, and I can't even remember which article I read it in or if it was even in this class, but something that just really stuck out to me is that they turned outside each other instead of inward. That instead of being able to work together, they went to work, or they went to the mom, or they went to their kids instead of reaching towards each other to find comfort.
Because they never had college and training like us.
Yep. And I did the same thing years ago. So,
I did too, because I was born in the 60s. See?
yep, same.
Now
So,
now that all you younger ones have all the education, you will never make a mistake in life.
That's right.
I don't know about that one.
good luck.
That's a lot of pressure.
I just find I learn more by trial and error. And I'm like, oh, I wasn't quite as dumb as I thought, but it sure took me a long time to figure it out.
It does. And I think things have changed so that people are more open now. It's so crazy. You
Oh,
guys are all
definitely.
young, married, some of you, 3 of you, 2 of you.
I'm good.
Yeah, I just got married in July.
Oh,
So did I.
Congratulations. Congrats, good.
That's awesome.
So can you guys think of any other risk factors besides the 3 that we put up? The working, the fighting, and the communication. Did you guys have any others?
No.
Well, I'm just gonna add to the first one with just adding like marriage issues with the lack of communication, if that's okay.
That would be great. Sonia, we
Yeah,
were trying to
because
do it all right now so we could just turn it in. So
it doesn't look like they had much of a relationship. I don't know. It said that they loved each other, but in the story, it didn't really show that they had so much of a loving relationship.
I said that they, in the first, up at the beginning, it said that they started fighting right off the bat.
Yeah, and that the kids also. Yeah, I read about that. So tension.
I think you can see the lack. Oh, guys, hold on just a second.
Bless you.
Yeah, Bart.
Hey, babe. Oh, thanks. You make it safe. All right. Love ya. Yeah. Have fun. Bye. Sorry, my daughter just drove an hour by herself on the freeway. I was just making sure she was safe.
Now that's stressful.
Yes, it is. So, Tiffany, while you fix that top paragraph,
Yeah, I am.
it's okay if we go to this next one?
Yeah, go for it.
It says list relevant opportunities presented to this family as a result of this crisis. So I had that they.
Yeah, parents.
Yeah, mine was kind of the same, that they counseled. It's kind of the counsel with the councils when they prayed about taking the same thing that you have there.
Will you add that though, Sonia? Will you type that in? Because I think that that's a good. We talk about them counseling, but we didn't actually bring that out. So you add that.
Oh, okay.
Beautifully. That was.
Yeah. Okay.
They must have been good people if 500 people came to their funeral. Like what?
Yeah.
They don't leave. They leave out so much of the story, so it's kind of hard to.
I think some of it you had to read between the lines, like all the things that they started doing, they must not have been doing in order for them to start doing it.
Yeah.
That was my thought.
Is
there anything you guys want to add to the siblings getting along better? Can tell I started petering out. I'm done. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think that's great. They were trying to remember specifically the one kid and his sister, right? Or looking back, trying to think.
Yeah, it was Jerry. Well, I don't know if it's Jerry in this one. Nope.
I figure out how I want to read this. One second.
It just says Jerry's older brother. So it doesn't give their names. It just says it's Jerry's older brother.
So because she had Jennifer that he adopted, and then they had Philip who died, and then they had a girl, a boy, a girl, and then the twins. Right.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, because that's what I was thinking. 1, 2, 3.
I just had that last sentence on the second paragraph. That's okay.
Yep. Please fix anything that you'd like to, Tiffany. This is just a starting point. This isn't a finished point.
Right. I'm just adding my thoughts that I had written down. So
that's great.
It looks good. I don't think I'll put mine in because it was too.
So on relationship considerations, one of the things that I had down, like there's the usual relationships between all the family members, but I don't know, would you consider that like a relationship with your Father in heaven or your spiritual relationships? Or
I think that'd be great to add, because it is. We do have a relationship with our Father in heaven.
Yeah, that's like one of the thinking outside the box kind of one.
Yeah, I would add that as another paragraph, Sonia, if you want to add that at the bottom.
Sure.
Because I think that's a great idea.
So the first one's talking about the parents, right?
Yep.
And then the second one is between the siblings. And then the third one is
the parents and the kids, the parent-child relationship. Is there a way to make that clearer when you're reading that?
Well, one thing I was going to add, I just wrote down on mine because I don't know if you remember from General Conference, I think, well, not this past October, but April, Elder Ballard gave an awesome talk about the importance of like the 4 different councils, and one of them was like important of having one-on-one counseling with your kid to parent. And that's something that stuck in my mind of how like relationships consider, because like, you know, we're told to do that by apostles. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah,
It does
that's
make
really
sense.
good. I like that. That's
Okay,
going above and beyond. I love it.
Yep, add that.
That's
But I think it's good because it is important for us to have
They
relation
also
to see
talked
outside
about
the box.
like at the funeral when was it Jerry, the old, it didn't say his name, but the boy who was 11 at the time, because I counted, and it's like Jeff passed away at 7, I think. And at the funeral, it said even though he was only 10 or 11, that everybody, the whole ward, and it brought the community together, or that they felt a lot of strength.
It did.
So like family community
improvements. Yeah.
Well, I think we have that, but also I had down, I have to have it in front of me, where didn't it say their ward all felt that, or they all shared in his?
It says that I don't know that they intentionally changed how they interacted, but something was markedly different. I think you have to read between the lines. Yeah. Appreciation and affection were expressed more openly. Parents were more patient. So I think they were probably just humbled.
I don't think it talks about the ward.
Where's the ward part?
It does appear right under opportunities and blessings. It's that top paragraph.
Oh, offered the eulogy. Only 11 years old. Somehow he thought it would be an honor to express. He was surprised.
It only says the attendees, doesn't talk about anything else.
They wept with him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it doesn't quite say what the other was, just that that's there.
Appreciation, affection were expressed more openly. Because somebody just died, of course.
Sorry, what were you?
Did we lose Sonia?
The picture.
Yeah, we got her picture.
I think we might have lost her, but we need her to actually write this paragraph. We want it to be
Yeah, you need to do it right now so you can turn it in.
Yeah, I'm turning it in tonight with this recording tonight.
Are you fine turning that in, Kelly?
Yeah, I'm going to turn it. Yeah, I'll turn it in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So Sonia, while we keep going on, will you finish that paragraph? Because we wanted to turn it in when this call's over.
Yeah, I'll have it done in like 5 minutes.
Okay. So recommended coping strategies. I just picked the ABCX model and being mindful, but I know that there's others. What other ones did you guys come up with?
I'm doing family and individual counseling.
Yeah, I had that on my list.
With like trauma, like, losing someone in trauma is like a big impact on people's life. Right now, I'm dealing with I'm doing an internship with mental health and addictions, and some I deal with is trauma that they like, whether it's losing someone or just going through things growing up. Like that counseling is so important.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Especially the part where when the beginning, you know how the parents, they lost their child and they never talked about it. I'm sure that had a lasting, you know, but yeah, they just need counseling.
So I lost my brother 23 years ago, and my neighbor said that she had lost a brother 23 years before that, and they had never talked about it, and they still hadn't finished grieving because they didn't allow themselves to go through all the processes or all the steps of grieving. So really, it's helping them go through that process. It's essential.
Yeah, so that's true. That's true. So maybe when they lost their second one, then they finally did that. So
they finally had to face it.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have anything
else? As much as parents try to go on like they did, and everyone tried to, what does she say? They, you continue in your roles, because the ones that, let's see, and I'm so sorry. I'm so frazzled not being on top of this, but
family.
In one of those ones, was it the where it talked about the family, when the family structure was important. Was that the ABCX
I think so.
model? And when there was a father that was in the place and the mother, that they recovered better. Let's see. And did someone already cover that roller coaster?
Nope, we haven't. Oh, I fixed it for you. Sorry, Tiffany.
You can probably learn that in the worst speller, so I'm thank you.
That's all right. I
The
can't spell
interesting
either.
thing I thought on that one is one of the things that it brought out was that, I can't remember who that was, but he said that, let me just see. Oh, Hills. He said that, you know how we all, especially I think in the church, say, oh, you know, we came out stronger, it made our face stronger, we all feel stronger. Like that study that they did actually showed that when people have hard things happen, a lot of times they don't come out stronger. And especially if you have a subsequent one. So where they were already kind of beaten down.
You're right. That's the roller coaster one. You're right. Truncated.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they had a subsequent thing, and then they had that. It's like, it's hard to recover from those. So after the second one, for them to have to then recognize and do, you know, after, let's see, Philip passed away and they didn't handle it well. And then by the time Jerry
seemed like they finally got it together. Yeah, at the end one, right?
But in the meantime, it was kind of that where you can't recover because sometimes in that Hill's theory, I'm trying to remember who it was that said that it's highly unusual. Oh, it was Koo, and he said it was highly unusual for families to come out of it better than before. So when they did institute those things that we talked about, like you said, the second time about having the council and doing those coping strategies and grieving and everything, then they came out of it far better the second time than the first time.
They did, yeah. CPR, she says, having 2 children, that's a good idea.
Is that a good one or is that dumb? Was that stretching it?
That's going beyond that's amazing.
If you can change the wording, I was just like thinking with like, I don't know, with just, I feel like there's just so prone to like things happening. Like,
they need to get in touch with the grandma too, because I'm really upset that they didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that like they could have used that skill to help someone, but
yeah, that looks good.
Well, when you get CPR certified, it also teaches you first aid help things, which would be able to help you better understand. Maybe have taken at least the 6-year-old into the hospital sooner.
Right. And the dad needs to take like how to communicate classes because he's totally out of it. But he could be have an addiction or something because he was not, I don't know, he seemed like he was just with his nose to the grindstone, just working all the time.
You know, that's what a lot of men do. I have a friend in Washington that they miscarried 3 children in a row. And that's exactly what he did, is he just worked. He became a workaholic because he couldn't. That was his coping mechanism to do that. So
it's hard. That's a whole nother.
It is. It's hard.
Yeah. Anyway, this looks good. Prayer, scripture study, counseling, support groups. Support groups are good. Yeah.
Okay, so recommendations for supporting the involved parties. What do you guys think of that one?
It's turquoise.
It's pretty.
Sorry, I was bothering that all the most different fonts.
Thanks. I'm with you.
Sorry.
So,
wait, I'm on a different one.
What other recommendations do you guys have for the supporting?
Is this somewhere we can talk about the grandma at all, like extended family, or no?
That's why I said they should have more get-togethers, like family. Yeah.
So add a number 5.
I can't see it. I did add it. Yeah. Can you see mine? Family.
You're at the very bottom. We're not talking about additional. We're talking about the recommended to supporting both parties.
Oh,
We're on the
sorry.
second to the last one.
Oh, I see.
It'd be nice if the parents could go out and have like a date night or do something without the children
Date
too. That might be where
That's a
it comes
great
from.
idea.
I think that's great. Okay, Bree, do you want to add that number 6?
Yeah.
Nothing like having 5 and 6 going at the same time, right?
One second, Brie, I'll help you.
Let Tiffany get started and then we'll get the other one going.
I'll just write blah. There you go.
Woohoo!
There. So I don't even remember what I said. I tried to.
So Bree said date night. You said grandma family get-togethers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it like so that the family would actually know each other?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's a lot of that era, but my parents were that way. My parents wouldn't call us until they were back from the emergency room. Oh yeah, we went.
Yeah.
And we're back.
The communication wasn't upfront.
Yeah, so I think that goes back to communication. Is how can we strengthen that communication? And part of it's getting together, like in the council to councils, where it said, you know, like they have their treats together so they would get to know each other better.
Back in the 60s, 70s, when my dad, he would just get the family home evening book out and read the lessons, and there was just reading the stories. So if they took time to really do councils together, then that would be helpful. Reaching out.
Which one of those can we add the word council to, or should we add another one?
I
Tiffany,
don't know.
I'm
Is
gonna
there a
fix
better
that.
word for council? More like fun family activities or something. I don't know.
Well, we want to use the word council just because it will help them. It shows that we're
we could
using the verbiage. I guess it goes back to using the verbiage in here.
Okay. You could put family councils or husband-wife councils.
Yeah.
I hate that. I don't know. I don't like the word council. You say it and then your husband runs away. He's like, what do you want? I don't know.
Bree, do you want to add councils just to yours, just so we have it there?
Yeah.
Not because it.
So councils as in like just as the couple or the family?
I would say the couples during their date night can also have counsel so that they can better counsel with their family. They could have couple councils.
Counsel and planning. Yeah, maybe counsel and planning. Planning for their weeks, planning for making goals, setting goals.
And then we can put that they can take that to their family later. I don't know, however we want to put it. It just goes to show that, hey, we knew what was going on.
Sounds good.
Under additional, I know I'm just jumping ahead, but for family get-together, can I change it to a weekly family home evening?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You could put family home evenings and also family councils, since we're just talking about it.
I suck at spelling, guys. It's embarrassing to watch. You type.
Okay, so back up for me a little bit and see what you think on page. I put it in red so you can all see what I've been writing. And see if you feel like I'm going, that this is making sense or that it's consistent with what we've been talking about.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep, sounds good.
I like it.
Okay, and then is that also where you want me to put the part about relationships with Father in Heaven increasing?
Yeah, just put it under that one.
Okay. I'm trying to find, I guess, where I don't know that it specifically says that in the story. I mean, we kind of take that from it.
It's not inferred in the story at all.
Yeah, it doesn't say very much.
No, we just kind of, okay,
falling.
so maybe we put that in terms of the coping or what we're recommending, or other resources would be to, like you said, the prayer, scripture study, the counseling, and the
Well, if you go up to the making a difficult decision and another one of life's many surprises, if you go down to the second period, it says on Wednesday morning, the bishop came to the home and helped the family discuss the situation. So you could do families and our priesthood leaders.
There you go.
Yep. And our priesthood leaders. But they said that they thanked Heavenly Father for Jerry, so that you could put priesthood and you could put
priesthood blessings too.
Priesthood blessings. But we're talking about relationships is what it's talking about. So relationships, you could put our priesthood leaders and families, and then you could also put us and our Heavenly Father. You could add both of those from that one paragraph. Which I wouldn't have gone there, so that was brilliant. Thanks for thinking outside the box.
Hi, this is going so good.
Okay, can you guys think of anything else?
It's a good one. Perfect. I think it looks good.
You guys are amazing. Thank you.
I apologize. I'm sorry about that whole thing.
No, don't worry.
Hey, we're all new. We're all struggling.
Great.
In this other class, I meet using Google Hangouts every week. So I don't know what was different about this one.
I've used a different one. I've never used this, but we always use the little classroom thing, the link where the teacher puts it. And whatever.
Yeah, I've used that one too. So
I've done that, and I've done Skype.
So Kelly, will you download it into a PDF or Word format or whatever, and then submit it as well as the HOA then?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Thank
I will download both, and I will send you guys a text as soon as I do that. And when I download it, I've got.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Grandma will make it happen.
You.
Yeah, and just when you download it, just make sure I know when things get downloaded into like Word or whatever. Just it may look weird, so just like make sure it looks.
I'll have to reformat it once it goes into Word.
Yeah, a little bit, but thank you so much. And
hey, thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye.